Good morning again. Good morning again. Again and again and again. How is everybody this morning? Good morning, everybody. I'm having my first cup of coffee this morning. And I'll wait for you to come and join me while I get my things out, what I want to do. I have something to show you. Good morning, Kathy. I missed you last night when I came on after I know it was kind of late. Hi, Amy. Oh, it was late. It was probably your time around, oh gosh, 10 o'clock. Good morning, Michelle. Yeah, I didn't get back to the hotel until pretty late. Deneen, hi, honey. I didn't get back until late, and I had to get on and show you guys. Good morning, Maribel. How are you this morning? Can you hear me okay? Ooh, can you hear me okay? Good morning, Debbie. How are you guys doing today? I brought my yarn bowl down this morning to show you my yarn bowl. Oh, Maribel, that is so nice of you to say, and I do feel so relaxed. Yes. Going to be okay, Deneen. That's okay. I'm glad you're with me. I know I had a wonderful time. I'm debating whether I should call my aunt and have her take me down there again today. I don't know. Because I know she says she had an appointment. You know what? I need to get my phone out. Because for some reason, my watch, of course, is to Eastern time, and my computer is to Eastern time. I keep thinking my computer is like an automatic set to the time of the, whatever part of the country you're in, but it's not. So I have to get my phone out so I have the time here. Anyway, my aunt has an appointment, and it's at 1:30. So if I want to go anywhere, it'll probably have to be after that. And I know that the Yarnatopia doesn't stay open too awfully late. What's everybody up to this morning? I tell you what, one of the things that really, really hit me last night was, boy, do I wish I didn't have to go to work to earn a living. Oh, and I wanted to show you guys a picture, okay? And what it is, this picture is a, what's it a picture of? Let me think. It's a picture of a sheep blanket, okay? It's a sheep blanket. And, oh, okay, wait a minute. Because it was sent to me. Yeah, Maribel, I feel like I'm ready. Okay, let me see here. No, it wasn't her that sent it to me. Who sent it to me? Here. Well, I thought she sent it to me. Oh, here it is. Good morning, Crocheting in Agreement. Trish? Is it Trisha? I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Melissa, I'm so sorry, honey. Okay, let me see if I can pull this picture up for you. Oh, there it is. Can you guys see that blanket? It's a sheep blanket. See, there's the head, and the feet are like dangling right there. And it's like a blanket, and it's folded up, and it's tied so you can use it kind of as a pillow, but you open it up and it's a rug, and all of those are baubles. All of those are baubles up there. Y'all see that? That was in the store, and the whole crib was full of that Bernat, what's it called? Baby, baby, what's the name of it? Baby, okay, I can't remember. But it was, good morning, Samantha. I just started, honey. I just started. But the blanket is it's really soft, okay? So my aunt was gonna buy it, and the gal said, no, it's not for sale. Good morning, Amanda. How are you? So the gal, I said, oh, that's a bobble stitch. I know how to do that. And she said, you do. She said, if you could make those, if you can make those, you would sell them like hotcakes. And I'm thinking, wow, really? Because, where I live, people don't buy stuff like that. Okay. But she said down here, baby stuff and baby blankets, all that kind of stuff sells like nobody's business. And then she also said that, because I told her, I said, yeah, I think I'd be interested in selling things, trying to make make a go at actually. Pat, I'm so glad you joined us. I missed you last night, first of all, but I wanted to find out how your test went yesterday. So let me babble and you type because I want to know. Anyway, she said, now if I were you, good morning, Patsy. I'm loving my vacation. Can it stay on forever and ever and ever? But I would like my vacation not to be at home. That's the only thing. But anyway, she was saying that if I made that sheet blanket, every time a person comes into this shop, they are asking about that blanket. They want one of those. And so I'm like racking my brain trying to figure out how I can sell stuff like that. And she said, even if you sell it, you can make them and sell them on your Etsy shop, and people will buy them. And but here's the deal, guys. When you work full time, when do you find the time to do that on the side? And I know a lot of people do it. I just don't. Between my own personal crocheting and taking care of a family and then my mom, I just don't have the time to dedicate to doing that kind of stuff, right? But she said, what you need to do, she said, honestly, if you want to make a go of, you know, making money with your crochet, she said, the way to go is going to be to write patterns. And I said, yeah, I know. I said, but that's just so hard to do. And she said, yeah. She said, but that's where the money is. I said, I know. So, but where I live in the part of the country where I live, this kind of stuff, crochet stuff, is not, it's in a very depressed area, you know? Oh, I hope. Well, no, I'm not. Okay, I hope, yes. But Pat, I'm praying, yes, that not only will the test come back today, but that they will bring all the answers that the doctors need to be able to help you. Okay? Whether they're negative and God's healed you, or they're positive, but they know exactly what needs to be done. That's my prayer for you, Pat. So do you guys want to see my yarn bowl? No, I didn't, Kathy. But you know, like my one aunt told me, good morning, Barbara. Oh, I'm sorry. I miss you, but right now I really don't miss Kentucky. um, uh, Time slows down and flies. In the same breath, we get older. I know, you're right about it. Good morning, Heather. How are you? Oh, you guys, if you didn't see my video from last night, good morning, Ingrid. You, oh my word, I was like a little kid yesterday, last night. So you might want to go back and look at that to see all the yarn I got. Okay, now remember this bowl. This bowl is hand. Okay, the man he went to like a thrift store and he bought a willy-nilly bowl and he made it into a yarn bowl. Look at this. Now that's some kind of yarn bowl, is it not? Look at that. And he had different kinds of woods. But isn't that gorgeous? And everything is smooth. Oh, Ingrid, I know. I was so excited. I couldn't contain myself. I wanted to go on and on and on. Isn't that beautiful? And guys, look at the price, okay? Now, just remember, my aunt bought this for me. I mean, it just was like it flew out of my head. I said, I just wasn't really like looking for a yarn bowl. This is the yarn bucket almost. But look at the price of that. Do you see that? It was $60 for this bowl. And you know, to me, it's a one kind of a once in a lifetime thing, but it's beautiful. But he had like a darker wood, and he had like something like a red oak, you know. Oh, they were so beautiful. But I like this one, guys, because yes, it is. It really is. And oh, I should have brought it. But you remember those big old cakes that she caked up for me yesterday, those big old that pink yarn, that would fit perfectly in here. So yeah, I love it. I overslept today too, Pat. I slept until 7 o'clock here which is like 8 o'clock my time. And this top is Darla from the Yarn Owl. Darla, the Yarn Owl. This is her. Oh, it's an easy top. It's all in one piece. Oh, and yeah, Ingrid, I would not have bought it for myself. I would not have bought it for myself. If she had not bought it for, I wouldn't have it. But I am so glad I have it now. But you know, this is the kind of bowl where you could actually put like a couple of cakes in there, right? And you could use it. You could put a couple of balls. Yes, that's the name of it. Thank you, Kathy. And hi, Kathy, again. Yes, yes, it is. And you know, I like putting even just cakes of yarn in here, or even if I put like, you know, like if you have a couple of different skeins of yarn, like I would put my entire, you know, like if you have a smaller project, um, uh, you know, like this one that I'm working on that has just a couple of skeins of yarn, you could stick that in there. Well, let's just do that, shall we? I'm just so tickled pink. Oh, come on, come on. Guys, look how beautiful that looks. Oh, now, oh. Now I just want to go get some more. But they are a little pricey for just a little storage bowl. But that is so pretty. I love that. Thank you so much, Samantha. That is so nice. Yes. So I'm just going to leave that in there because it's just so pretty. So yeah, I brought this down to work on while oh, it's, you know what? It's the little things in life, Ingrid, even though they are very expensive at times. And she had, you know, they had um and I mean it was a really nice idea. She had at the end of the counter, they had three baskets type thing. Um oh honey, I'm not that skinny. I want to show you guys all kinds of pictures. I think I'm going to have to do it on, unless I can get Mr. Happy to help me put all the pictures and I can do a video up. I'm going to have to post them on in the Facebook group uh because I'd have all these pictures of the, well, you know what? Let me just pull these up here and let's see if I can get them to work. Okay, let's see here. Would you guys like for me to see? Nadine, good morning. Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Nadine. Now, how did you find my channel? Was somebody else another crocheter, or were you just happening along, or? Okay, let me see if I can find. Okay. Okay, let me see if, oh, yeah, this is going to work out really well. I tried to show them last night. Okay, so that's the front of the store. Okay, Yarnatopia. Nadine, I'm so glad. Oh, thank you so much for popping over. I hope you enjoy this channel. Okay, and this is right when we walked in. Isn't that beautiful? Now see that yarn right? Oops. Oh, what happened? That yarn right there. That's the one. That's the one I bought. It has all those pretty purples. Can you see? It's so nice. Oh, Pat, you are so nice. Oh, Ingrid, please don't say that. You guys, these things are so easy to make and they look beautiful on everybody. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, so that is the let me see if I can remember. Okay, that's the Barocco Summer Sesame, and it was cotton, and I can't remember cotton. It had some kind of a cotton in it, but I can't remember what else, but it's so beautiful. Okay, then let's see what else we have. Oh, this was fun. Look here. Now she had on here, this was Queensland yarn that was sitting on top, and you could see one of those bowls right there. Look at that. And look, they yarn bombed that bicycle. Look at that. Everything is yarn or has yarn on it. I mean, the frame here, oops, the frame and the seat, you can't see the seat because there's a piece of wood over there, but look at that. Isn't that the neatest looking thing? And how she just decorated it and she put the yarn in the, do you see that bowl right there? That's one of those bowls in a darker color. Isn't that neat? And Barbara, you know what I would imagine he could probably do is go like to thrift stores and stuff like that, like this other guy did, and find bowls that he could turn into yarn bowls. Ingrid, you're in South Africa, aren't you? I would imagine, I know a lot of people really like that idea of the of this cutout here. Okay. But I wonder, guys, I just had a wonderful idea. Okay. Find a yarn, not a yarn bowl. Find a bowl that you love the look at, right? And and maybe find a like a I'm thinking of the terminology, like a technical school, where they have like different classes, like electronics and stuff like that. See if they have a woodworking class and show them a picture of what you like. And they have the tools there in their woodworking class where they should be able to take like a, a Dremel, some kind of a Dremel tool, and let them do that. Right? Oh, okay, Samantha, I'm sorry. Bye, Samantha. Thank you for joining me. Yes, some kind of a saw, right? They have those, or they could take a like a hand Dremel and just like do like this bit, and then because they're trying to learn, right? These people in the woodworking classes are trying to learn how to do all that stuff, and then have them sand it all down and make it perfectly. And most of those places don't charge. I know, Pat. Wouldn't it be awesome if I could move here? But no, Mr. Happy said absolutely not. the spiral and Fibonacci for you? Kathy, I'm not sure. Yeah, I know you asked that before, but what I think, and I could be completely off on this, and if I am, please let me know. But I think it's just a matter of getting the dimensions of this little blanket, and it would just be a matter of I can call. Oh, I have the card. Oh, I have the card, guys. I think yes. And so I have their business card, and it has their phone number on it, and she knows me now, right? And so I can call her and ask her to lay it out on the floor and measure it for me. That it looks like all it is a bobble and then like a double crochet, bobble, double crochet all the way across, and then you alter it or something. I can't remember. But it's just a matter of doing a blanket and a soft yarn and then finding the head of a sheep and then doing 4 legs and possibly I don't know if a tail would work because that's part of the one that's folded, but then you attach the head and the legs, and then you fold it all together, and then yeah, somehow I can't remember exactly how, but then you when you fold it together and you tie it. Oh, Pat, you are such a blessing. I love you. I am so glad you found my channel. I'm glad everybody found my channel that I could be in with you guys. Yeah, right. And as long as it's a wood bowl, I would think it would work. And a lot of places, even like you could find stuff like that at Walmart for like maybe less than $10. Get a wood bowl, I would think. And guys, now my cousin owns a woodworking shop. Now he deals more with he doesn't do with this shape. Everything is flat. But I bet if I twisted his arm just a teensy bit, he might be able to make some of those for me. I've got all. See, I need to be here. I need to be here. And even my uncle said, no, you can't move here. Not yet. You have to stay there with mom. You wouldn't want to leave your mom by herself, would you? And I said, well, yeah. No, my heart says no, but it's like, just want to hurry up and move here. Okay, I'm sorry. I've missed all the comments. Okay. Ingrid says, the 2 schools we have here do not do woodwork class. If we had, I'd pay them to make me one. My late husband would just take one look and he would make me so handy. Yes. Now, do you have such things, Ingrid, there as like technical schools or colleges? Ingrid, you're funny. See if they ship to South Africa. Yes. Yes. And Melissa, that is it shouldn't be difficult, right? Oh, Joyce, good morning, honey. I am right now in Oklahoma City, visiting family and visiting family. And I think if mom were in better health and everything, it would be a different story. But right now, mom is, bless her, bless her, bless her. Oh, Pat. Well, you know what? It was a God thing, wasn't it, Pat? That's what it is. It was a God thing. And Pat, I know it was one of those things where, you know, there's so many channels out there. Excuse me. It's just hard to keep up with everybody. So let me grab I brought my interweave crochet. You know, I haven't gotten one of these in a while. I think I have one or two of them at home. But I just wanted to kind of look through it and see. 12 to high school for age. And that's for all. Well, you know what though, Ingrid? It sounds like a beautiful little place to live. Yeah, this, I don't have any sisters. I don't even, well, I have two sisters-in-law, but they live far away. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't do a whole lot with them. But my cousin is here. My cousins are here. And my closest in age cousin, she lives down there in Pat's neck of the woods. Pat, she lives in McKinney. And she used to live in Plano. Now she lives in McKinney. And I have other family members that live down in that area too, just north of Dallas and Fort Worth. And I, oh gosh. Oh, Patsy, thank you so much for popping in. I really appreciate it. I love you. Have a wonderful day. So let me see what neat things are in here that I will have to make. And you know what I think the problem was yesterday when I was in that yarn store? There were some ladies. Of course, they live closer, right? And what they do is they have a project in mind, and then they go and get the yarn. Well, I'm not. Hi, Liz. You're not late, honey. You're not late. There is no late when we have a live, unless I'm getting ready to leave. Well, so anyway, you know, they pick out a project. Well, I don't have that luxury because I don't live close to a yarn store. Otherwise, I would be the same way. And then, you know, if you did stuff like that, if you had like a project in mind and then you went to go get the yarn, you really don't need, I say need, you know, you can want it, but you don't really need a big yarn stash. You know what I mean? But when you're in other people's position and there's not a local yarn store to, you know, go to, you have to have the yarn and hope you can find the patterns to go with it. Oh, Ingrid, I'm so sorry. Your one sister lives in the UK and your other sister passed away. I'm so sorry. Yeah, every little bit of family helps, doesn't it? Yeah. And you know, what's sad, and this is something that I realized living here, visiting here, is that even if, exactly, Heather, right? Because you just love the yarn and you know you're going to have to find a project to go with it. And then what happens if you don't have enough yarn, Heather? Yeah, family is so important. And the older we get, the more valuable family is, right? So let me see if I can find some neat projects in here to do. Okay. Oh, guys, I've heard of this person. There's an article in here, and it's called Three Women Who Shaped Crochet. And they interview Dora Orenstein. You guys, I've heard of Dora Orenstein, right? That's Dora Ornstein. And then this is Danny. Good morning, honey. This is Lily Chin, and this is Doris Chan. And um, they design, shape the whole thing of crochet. And I think I've heard of, patterns designed by them. So isn't that neat? Yeah, this is really cool. Oh, for those of you that just glass plates, she made glass plates and bowls. Wow, you've got some wonderful family, Barbara. Okay, so for those of you that missed it, here's my yarn bowl. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And I put my yarn in it that I'm working on right now. Isn't that nice? Yes. And the thing is there's family members that you know what I'm talking about, right? Where the family member is maybe like considered a black sheep, or they're a mess, right? And and then there's others that seem to have it all together. And it's just sad because some family members get along better than other family members, and it's just you want to explain to them you don't know how good you have it to have family so close by, and when you don't have it, it's just really, really difficult, right? So okay, so that's my yarn bowl, guys. Isn't it beautiful? So let me look at this cool pattern. And I don't know what kind of stitch it uses, but man, is it pretty. Look here, it's like a beach cover up. Isn't it neat? Look at the back though. Look at the back of that. Barbara, you got another box picture, made multiple bits of glass to make 3D panels. Oh, that's really neat. That's really neat. This is a cool pattern, but I don't know if that's like a late hairpin lace. Joyce, I'm not sure, but it looks like it's very lightweight, maybe like a white oak or a teak or something. I don't know yarn. I don't know what kind of yarn that you should make the cover one. Okay, you mean this one's back? Okay, let me, oh, I see it now, Heather. I see it right there. Okay, I'm going. Let me see here. Okay, well, there's pretty, like an infinity scarf or cowl. Okay, then we've got, oh, this is a cute little tank. Isn't that cute? That's cute. And Ingrid, I'm going to tell you what, being part of a family that can pray for you and that can love on you like this community can, there's no better thing, is there? Even though we're far away. Oh my goodness, Heather, I just saw it. Oh. Okay, so here's the front of it. And here's the back of it. Oh my goodness. That is gorgeous. It looks like they're using treble crochet down to come up with that pattern. Like a treble crochet shell. I know. Are you going to make this, Heather? Girl, you and I are seem to be making the same tops. Oh, yes, I definitely have to make that. Oh, and here's another one. Look at that. Look at that one. That one's pretty too. There's the front and there is the back. Oh, yeah, it could be double trebles. Oh, hi, Mr. Happy. You scared me. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I have to, I know. I'll go up and I need to go take care of that here in just a minute. I left this? Oh. Oh, thank you. Oh, sorry. Okay, so here's a wrap, and it's filet crochet. And you can see a pretty one here up close. Isn't that pretty? I like it. And you know what? I like this too because it kind of shows different ways to wear it, you know? There's one way. Here's another way. I like it a lot. Okay. And here's another wrap. I like that one too. Oh. Oh, this one looks beautiful. And this girl, thank you, Pat. This girl looks like, what's her name that plays on Grey's Anatomy? She kind of looks like her a little bit. But look at this. Look at the pattern on that. Isn't that pretty? And here's the back of that one. Wow, this one looks like it focuses a lot on the back of, well, this magazine does anyway, you know, to show that the back of, that's like the in thing maybe. Oh, and here's a nice little basket. You are not odd at all, Ingrid. And I think that that's all because then it starts with all the patterns. Okay, let's see here. Back. Let's see here. I'm trying to see what kind of stitch that uses. Let's see here. Half double crochet, 7 rows, notes. Chain 1 half double crochet. I'm not seeing. I need to find the back part of it. Where's the back part of it? Treble. It's a treble stitch. Good morning, Linda. Oh, it's afternoon in your area. Good morning. Good afternoon. So, yeah, it's a treble stitch, which is not near as bad as the double treble. That is so pretty. Let me show you that again. Oh, let me find it, the big picture. Look at the back of that. Oh, isn't that pretty? Okay, this is definitely going to have to be a make. And listen, those of you that are a little fluffier than others, this one right here would be very slimming, okay? Because it gives an illusion. It's an illusion to Petra Loves. Oh, Pat, what am I going to do about this? I want to live close to you. I need you in my life. I need you every day. You're going to make me cry. Yeah, but the front is all half double crochets, which is my favorite stitch. And it's just made in 2 pieces. The front, which is like that, and it just connects on here. And then the back piece is done in a separate piece. That should not, Heather, we need to make this. We need to make this. That does not look difficult to make. Not like some of Kristin Omdahl's. Heather, have you made Kristin Omdahl's stuff yet? Ingrid, don't be silly. Actually, let's see here. Let me see if I can see real quick how it joins. Okay, let's see here. Finishing. You know what? It just says arrange the body and lace panel so that the back sides overlap. The back sides of the front panel overlap. Reggie, good morning. Good afternoon. Heather, just get the yarn and make stuff in here. Because, well, maybe you would have better luck crocheting stuff like that. I'm not very. Oh, look, here's a cute little pillow. It's called Pink Grapefruit. Called Pink Grapefruit pillow. Oh, look here, and it's got some pretty little placemats. Those are cute. Those are cute. Oh, and that's done in a that looks like in a corner to corner. That's a corner to corner thing. But look, it's got the, isn't it neat? I just flashed you guys. I just flashed you because we're not supposed to show the patterns, you know. But it also has a bag. Let me see here if I find the picture of the bag. Oh, well, I don't see the picture of the bag. Barbara, what shawl are you working on, honey? Oh, there's a rug in here too. A rug. Oh, here's the little drawstring bags. That's the drawstring bags. And there's the little rug on the floor. Oh, and by the way, I meant to tell you guys yesterday when I was talking to my aunt about, you know, her project, she says she remembers when she was much, much younger. She says she remembers crocheting a rug for somebody. The cow project, the crochet along project out of one of those patterns. Oh, you mean like for mine? Are you saying like do a crochet along and have everybody get the magazine and we'll do a crochet along? Is that what you mean? Or make along? I could, couldn't I? For those of you that have a channel and that you've done stuff, Reggie, you would know this. Maybe you can address this. If you find a pattern in a book, okay, just or a magazine, and you find that, are you allowed to do a like tutorial on it without giving the pattern away? Are you allowed to do that? I'm confused about that because, or especially if the designer has not put out one, you know, has not put out a tutorial herself or himself. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Kathy, but I just wasn't sure. That's why I was doing the make along with that other, in that book, that Jane Austen book. You need permission. Okay, I thought so. Well, that is if I could get a hold of the designer, I guess I could. Yeah. But I guess the designer would have to know you well enough to trust that you would not mess up their pattern. Yeah, well, you could get into some copyright things there, couldn't you? Yeah, now that I think about it. So, yeah, and tweaking things. That might not be a bad idea, Pat. So, I'll think about it. I will think about it and see. Let me see what kind. Oh, that would look so pretty. I like the two colors, right? Heather, what wouldn't that look beautiful with like this being in a like a multicolor maybe, and then the back part of it being a solid. Oh, that would be pretty. Let's see how much yarn I would need. Well, find it first. Hard with magazines is you have to get permission from the patterns licensed to them. Yes. Then the dies, bank cells get spread. Yeah. Fawning over fans, crochet shawl, netting beads, a single crochet. Oh, that sounds neat. Barbara, you and I still need to get together. You know that? So that we could, I want you to show me I need to figure out how to add beads to like a big project. If I was going to make like, I don't know. Let's see here. You need a number 2. Hey, and that one uses Valley Yarns. That's from Webb's. That's the Webb's brand. Pima cotton and wool, Pima cotton wool. That's what it calls for anyway. And it even says yarn distributed by Webb's. Pick a pattern off the YouTube channel. I'd have to think about that, Pat. I would definitely have to think about that before I did anything. So, yeah, there's some really neat things in here. So, lace weight, silk yarn, and size 8 beads. That it just sounds beautiful. But do you have to string all your beads before you even start crocheting? Is that what you have to do? Shannon, it is wonderful to see you. Thank you for coming. Yeah, one of these days I'd like to work with beads. I just especially like with a shawl, a really pretty shawl or a wrap, maybe doing at the end of, like a tassel or beads at the end. How to add beads without having to string them all. Oh, okay. I will look I will look at, you know what? That's on my watch list. Yes, they are, Ingrid. A lot of them are, but I have heard that those also are somehow copyrighted. I I have to look that up. Yeah, I'm not sure, but that would be great. How does your crocheting? It takes a steady hand and luck with the size. Yeah, and you have. I bought all the things I need. I bought um the little beads. I don't even know what size they are, and one of those beading needles where you thread it and then you do that. But I just haven't done it yet. I've got everything I need. And has anybody washed those things that they've made with the beads? How do they hold up in like a wash? Or do you hand wash it, or what do you do? Heather, thank you so much for coming. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful yarny day too. All right, I'm going to go grab another cup of coffee, unless maybe I'll wait and see if Mr. Happy will get me another cup of coffee. Maybe. Gina from the Knitting Turnpike. Oh, I didn't bring any paper with me. I guess I'm a little bit prejudiced, and I shouldn't be. Not prejudiced. But if it says knitting, do they crochet too? That's why I like Happy Place, because I can add anything that makes me happy. Oh my goodness. That's teeny weeny. Okay, Ingrid, that's good to know. And I got plenty of blocking boards now that I can lay on the floor. I don't have any flat place to lay them. I will look at her channel. I know I'm subscribed. I know I am, because people have mentioned her before. So I'll just have to go over there. Anybody else have some fun plans today? Oh, well, was that a nice visit? Did it go well? Well, that is wonderful. What's your favorite soup, Reggie? Oh, Linda, I can't wait to see that. The American tank top. Is that is now is that one that she designed, Ingrid, or is that the one from Jeannie on the Hook? Because I know that Jeannie from On the Hook Crochet has that pattern. Bye, Joyce. Thank you for popping in. Oh, Oh, Melissa, that sounds wonderful. Beefies and a lot of vegetables, and oh, that just sounds lovely, especially on a cool day. That sounds really neat. Oh, Liz, I'm sorry. That's terrible. No, can you call in sick day? Okay, Melissa. Well, I probably ought to go too. I hope you guys have a great day. I know everybody's got their either beginning of the day or end of the day. I hope you have a wonderful one. Reggie, we'll be over for soup later. Maybe you can ask your mother-in-law to bring us some, and we'll be there. Okay, I will, pet. You guys have a great day, and I love you all. We'll talk to you later. Bye.